let's go ahead and talk about these uniform leaks. All right, for the YouTube viewers, I apologize for the audio-only listeners, but I will put it up here. If you guys don't want to see it, spoiler alert coming up, all right? Because all indications say that these are the Rams' newest uniforms. Wide receiver Tutu Atwell went on Instagram Live, and I'll be honest, guys, I saw that Tutu was going live while I was at work, and I was like, I'm going to pop in on this one. And I saw what he was doing, and he was like showing the jerseys, and I was like, bro, like, this is not how I wanted to see it. Come on, man. Like, you guys probably know how much or how I feel about leaks. Hate them with my whole heart, because now we got to see the newest uniform in an Instagram Live from a rookie wide receiver. Okay, we don't get like the cool reveal anymore. We're going to get the reveal still, but it's going to be super like not exciting because we already know what they look like now. And if you guys are curious, for the obviously the YouTube viewers here, I'm putting it on screen for you guys. But it looks like just the white jersey, and we'd heard from Andrew Whitworth that, is like white jersey but he used the words like with all the yellow, looks like the old jersey with all the yellow, stuff like that. So there's been kind of rumors that we might get some yellow pants with these, but we already have yellow pants, so I'm not sure if I anticipate that. I do believe that we will just get the white pants, and then the jersey we can wear up to 2 times, and then the pants we can kind of mix in. We can wear like bone on white, blue on white, white on white, you know what I mean? So, yeah, we'll see, I guess, with the pant color here, but it does look like we get a white jersey, and it looks also, from what we can see in the unofficial reveal, the actual leak. This is a real leak, by the way. Last week was not a leak. This truly is a leak. A true to form leak is what we've seen from Tutu Atwell. But it does look like they're basically the same style as the blue jersey that the Rams are currently rocking right now with the gradient numbers, except the numbers are now just blue. We got yellow on the sleeves, the same style of kind of horn that the blue jerseys do have right now. And then we don't know what the front looks like. We don't know what that patch is going to have on it. But it looks like that's what we get. So it's unfortunate, but it's been confirmed by a couple of different places now. One place did say a team source, and then also sportslogos.net, which is kind of privy to stuff like this. They said it was real as well. I don't see a reason why it would be like some fake alternate that Tutu was just doing on his own. That wouldn't make a lot of sense to me. So it looks like that's what we got. So the black and white helmets in the background. I did want to address this as well because I saw a lot of comments on this. People were sending me photos of it and stuff like that. Those are not the real helmets, guys. I know that the NFL announced that teams can wear different colored helmets as far as a throwback option goes. Those words are very key in this because it is for throwbacks. It's not for just like, you cannot just like, the Rams can't just do like a yellow helmet with the blue horn. Like, we can't just switch that up like that. It's for throwbacks, and it also doesn't start until the 2022 season. So those are not, I don't want to say they're fake, but you can already buy those. You could have bought that months ago. Those white helmets with the yellow horn and the black helmets with the yellow horn. Those have been out for a while now. They're actually part of the Lunar and the Eclipse series from Rydell. So they're not official uniform, or like they're not official helmets. Rams are not going to be rocking a black helmet this year. We will see just the blue, the same helmet that we saw all last year, with the horn with like the little divot in it to make it look 3D. But that white and black helmet that you guys saw in the background of that is not official helmets. That's not something that we'll see on field. You could have already bought those. You could have eBayed those. Do people still use eBay? You could have eBayed those a couple like months ago and picked one up for yourself. That's fine. But it's for the Lunar and Eclipse alternate helmets. That's not something that the teams will be wearing. So like I said, those. The alternate helmets are for throwbacks specifically, which actually does help the Rams because the Rams have never used this specific color on their helmets, and that's always the issue is using the base color. The reason that the Rams were able to wear yellow horns and white horns for those couple of years on the return to St. Louis, it was 17 and 18, that the reason that they were allowed to do that is because the base color of the helmet stayed exactly the same. They only changed the horn color, so we got that. But this is an unfortunate way to see the uniform, guys. I'm pretty bummed about it, honestly. It's also unfortunate that we could have already seen it. Like, we've already reached like the time period where we could have just revealed it. And to see it this way first, to put it bluntly, sucks. Like, it's just not the coolest way to see it. We only know tutus now. I mean, obviously they all look exactly the same, but like we see it just like in an Instagram story and in a Instagram live. Like that's the reveal. Like that's kind of a bummer. Again, I'm not a fan of leaks. I can't stand it. That's not how I wanted to see the uniforms for the first time. But either way, I'm still going to be rocking my number 9. Usually I get the Sheriff Joe Bags jerseys, but I feel like I'm just going to go ahead and do a Stafford. So I'm going to get the white Stafford jersey. That's what I'll be rocking sometimes. Okay. I'm not too big of a jersey guy anymore. I like to just put them up. You can see like my 2 newest Sheriff Joe Bags ones, my blue one back here and my bone one up here. And then I've got 3 others in the closet. Something like that. I got the white, the throwback blue and yellow, and then the color rush. So yeah. That's awesome. I love having my custom jerseys. That's the best. But either way, guys, let's I think that I had mentioned that I believe that we would get a white and that we would get a yellow. A lot of people were not on my side on the white. A lot of people thought that I was absolutely insane, thinking that we were going to get a white jersey. I'm really not surprised by it. I'm also not surprised by the way it looks. If it's just that white with the blue numbers, yellow horn on the shoulder, but white sleeves, that makes total sense to me. It's not super flashy. It's pretty underwhelming as far as like a reveal, but not just like the way that we saw it, but just ultimately just the way it is. I mean, it's just a little bit underwhelming, which is fine. I'm still going to rock it, and it's still perfect because it's an LA Rams jersey, so that's perfect. But I'm fully anticipating a yellow jersey next year. Like I've been saying, though, for the last few weeks, I feel like we get a yellow, I feel like we get a white. And now it looks like we get our white, so I would anticipate next offseason about this time of year, about this early July timeframe, we'll probably see a yellow Rams jersey for our second alternate, which is awesome because we can wear the alternate twice, and then we got the bone, we got the blue, so we got some variety here. We'll be looking pretty fresh out there. That's all we need to know, is that we'll be looking fresh. Rams fans, thank you guys so much for getting all the way to the very end of the video. You guys are my favorite kind of people. What I need from you, though, on this side here, subscribe if you haven't done it already. If you have already, or if you haven't already, whatever. If you guys like this clip, here's the whole podcast. Go check that out. I'm sure you'll love it. It's like over an hour. It's pretty dope. Peace. Go Rams.